channel, or welcome to my channel. If you're new, hello, my name is Rennie, and if you're returning, hi, welcome back. I missed you. For today's video, I decided I wanted to do a Pride inspired makeup look for you all today.
Pretty excited.
So since it's Pride Month, I decided why not, do a makeup look. Also, I'm going to a Pride festival / parade in 2 weeks, and I'm really excited about it. And I was like, why not kind of play around with kind of what I want to do, figure out what I want to do for the parade. Y'all, I need to look my best. I need to look just
fire, you know
what I mean?
Fire.
So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today, because this isn't a tutorial. This is more of a just look, me doing my makeup, just chit-chatting with you all. I'm going to talk to you guys about my gender identity, my gender expression, and my sexuality. Let's just get into the video. I just got back from work a little while ago, so that's why I have makeup already on my face. I'm gonna keep this on because it still looks, I got a mirror above you all, but it still looks pretty good, so I'm gonna just add to it. Getting right on into it, I have been out for 3 years now. I have finally kind of figured out what I feel most comfortable with identifying with sexuality wise. That is being queer. Queer or gay is probably the most comfy label I've ever had for myself when it comes to describing my sexuality. I just feel like it's more freeing instead of constricting. I actually identified as bisexual when I first came out in, I think, 2020. It's so crazy, it's been so long, or at least it feels so long. I mean, I've only been out of high school for a year, and I feel like it's been forever, so that's kind of how my mind works. I really did struggle with finding a label for a while because I identified as bi at first, and then I was like, this just doesn't feel right. So I was like, let me figure this out a little bit more. Senior year came along, and I was like, I'm a lesbian. And then that kind of, honestly, looking back on it, didn't feel right, and I was like,
I don't know, what am I?
For a while, honestly, I didn't identify as anything. And then I just now, after 3 years, feel comfortable with being open on social media and open with people that I don't know, and just more open in general, which feels really nice and really good. It's taken me a very long time to get to this point, but it was definitely worth it. I kind of just came to that realization after I stopped trying to force myself to find a label. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a step back, and then I'm gonna process everything, and then regroup, and we'll figure it out from there. Anyways, that's kind of how I figured out my sexuality in that sense. Gender identity, on the other hand, I identify as female. I feel like my gender expression, I should say, is more based on how I'm feeling. I definitely have a mix between masculine and feminine energy. Everybody has that. Everybody has it to some extent. Over the few years of being out, have kind of seen that in myself, and it's gotten more, as I've become more comfortable with my sexuality and who I am. It's definitely been very freeing to feel comfy enough to wear masculine clothes or feminine clothes. It's just a mixture now, and it's just very euphoric. How I got to this point and how I realized I was into women as a woman, and how I realized the way I like to dress and all of that, it really just came with time. I definitely want to stress that, because if you are someone who's watching this video and you like are like, I don't know if I'm like gay or like whatever, I wish I would have taken the advice off of all of the YouTubers I follow that were like, take your time with it, it's not a race. And I was like,
I need to know.
like, I'm a very impatient person in that sense, and I was like, chill.
Chill.
Just like pause to look at that pigment. My beauty guru hand. Ooh.
So spicy.
Definitely looking back on it, I realized that I had a lot of queer undertones that I didn't really notice at first, or I was like pushing away, because, you know, obviously it's not the norm to be gay. I mean, it's definitely more accepted now, but definitely when I was growing up, it was not a big talked about thing. And I grew up in dance, so my experience is a bit different from most, because I grew up in a profession, and I still am in the profession, that, you know, women that are queer or gay that are in dance, it's like not a thing. It's kind of non-existent, or it's just not talked about. It was very hard growing up to like figure out if I just wanted to, like, a lot of people that come out as gay will say like,
Oh, I wanted to know if I like wanted to be them. That's why I was so interested in them.
because like they didn't understand their feelings. But that's like how I was. I was like, well, do I want to be her or do I want to be with her? I feel like a mermaid right now, and I kind of love it. When I figured out like the differentiation between it, that was in my junior year, when I had feelings for a close friend at the time, and I was like, okay, I can't deny this.
I can't deny it no more.
I forgot to even mention this. I also have realized and come to the realization that I am demisexual.
Oh my god, Rennie, what is demisexual?
I'm so glad you asked that question. At least the way I identify it as is I have to be attracted to a person, an individual, on a mental, physical, sexual, intellectual, and spiritual level to be with them. Looking at my past relationships, I definitely have seen like the disconnect, and probably honestly why they didn't really work out. I definitely discovered that about myself, which I find very interesting, and it just really does make sense, in the sense of like my past relationship with people is because they've always been based on one of those categories and not all of those categories, if that makes sense. You're getting to know me more personally every time I film a video. Now we get into the fun stuff. Look at these. This is the Heavy Metals palette. This isn't a
Tutorial, but
I just need to show you, because these colors, man, they're just cool. Stages of me like realizing that I liked women, between like 3 people, which is crazy to say, because there are like 3 big stages of like my life. When I was in elementary school, and I was in dance, obviously, and there was like this thing that we would have that was like a recital, and at the end of the year, and every year I would see like this one older girl, and she was like she was a lot older than me. I think she was like 5 years older than me. And so like when I was 11, what would that be? She'd be 16. So yeah, it was crazy.
At first I was like, maybe I just admire her, you know what I mean? Like maybe I just want to
Like be like her. That was not it. I used to get like all nervous whenever she'd walk by.
be like, God.
Being a dancer, I'm already really competitive as it is, but like I wanted to show off like my skills. And back then when I was growing up, oh
Boy, I was trash.
a little bit, you know, because I was like a little kid. Like, I'm as good as a little kid can be, you know what I mean? Or second person that kind of was like, the universe was like, boom. I was like, boom. Was my best friend in middle school in 7th grade, crazily enough. Then the third probably person that kind of like was probably the last one was an old friend. She was a little bit older than me.
I'll know my type now.
She was just really cool. She was into dance like I was. I'm just gonna add like a purple probably in between like this. Look at that color. Metallic almost. If you're in the community, you definitely know that it is very freeing to feel like open to be yourself. I'm definitely really just happy the fact that I finally like have just been able to like express it more and feel comfortable in it. And I know I've said that multiple times in this video, but like, dude, it took me so long, like so long. It was really just a big fight with myself and against myself. You gotta face the music, you know? And it's actually not that scary as some may think. Okay, so this is what I have so far. I think I'm gonna do some eyeliner, like black eyeliner, and then I think I will come back to you with like a lip and a little bit of a wardrobe change, and then yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Okay guys, so this is the look. Hey, look at it. I'll get closer. I just paired it with this like little sweater thing. It's like the Pride inspired look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below for more of my content. And yeah, check out some of my social medias. I'm definitely gonna take some photos of this. Like, I just hope that you guys are having a good day or a good night or wherever you are. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Peace.